This is a Blend Extra. September is Hunger Action Month, and the problem in America is more serious than ever, especially for kids. Alexis Blick is CEO of GENYOUth, a national nonprofit dedicated to creating healthier school communities. Hi, Alexis.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm doing well, although I have to tell you, it's always so hard to think about kids being hungry, especially when they go to school and they have to use their brains and work hard all day, and then to think that they're hungry at the same time is heartbreaking.
It is heartbreaking, and as a mother of four children, it has led to more sleepless nights than I can count. When I think about the number of kids in America or right there in your backyard in Milwaukee who are food insecure, some for the first time in their lives, it's daunting. In fact, right now, 1 in 4 kids in America is food insecure, which means they don't know where they're going to get their next meal. And for kids in the Latino and Black community, that is 1 in 3. The key thing for us is that school buildings have truly been, prior to the pandemic and even more so today, they are ground zero for hungry kids and the great equalizer. North of 30 million kids rely on school meals daily. And when you sit there right now and look at the unemployment rate right in your community at just hovering around 11%, you recognize that joblessness and food insecurity go hand in hand, and our school buildings are helping solve that problem.
What about the pandemic? Clearly, it's had an effect on everything. You just mentioned joblessness. How has it directly affected kids getting the food that they need?
When you think about the role that school buildings have played in not just, helping our kids learn and thrive and succeed, whether it's athletics or other forms of activations in the school building, what folks don't truly realize is the role that they played in feeding kids. And so when the pandemic first hit, we reached out to school nutrition professionals in schools right in your backyard who we work with every day, and we said, what do you need in a distance learning scenario in a COVID world to ensure the kids get access to those meals? And what they said is, Alexis, we don't have the equipment. We don't have the storage containers to take perishables out of the cafeteria and put them in a parking lot or to put them on a school bus. We need crates. We need grab and go containers. We need dollars for transportation. So we created an emergency school meal delivery fund in which, in fact, in your backyard, we've been able to support just about 60 schools right there in your community. We've allowed schools to apply for up to $3,000 to get those grants to provide them with the resources and equipment or the transportation dollars that they need. Because right now, as you know, the barrier that we're facing is that at this moment in time, only 4% of our schools across this country are in a traditional in-person learning scenario. The vast majority are in some kind of staggered distance learning scenario, but 100% of our school buildings remain open to feed hungry kids. If you can go to our website, genyouthnow.org, if you can give us any of your time, talent, and treasure, any of your resources to help support our emergency school meal delivery fund, and if so inclined, we are just published a report today called Healthier School Communities, What's at Stake Now and What We Can Do About It. We did that in partnership with our friends at Midwest Dairy, America's dairy farmers right in your backyard. There's all kinds of resources in that report that is helpful to families right there in your community. And finally, if you could text schools to 20222, it's a one-time $25 donation. We'd be so grateful. The only hunger our children should face is the hunger to learn. We need your help.
Alexis, thank you so much for your time today.